believe ads are sufficiently killed for the next hour, so let's get right into it. Hello, everybody. Hi. How's it going, right? How's it going? This is actual Foilen coming at you live from Ishgard in Final Fantasy XIV. That's a cool transmog. Thank you. It's the whole reason I wanted the Chocobo suit in 11. Anyway, hello everybody, my name is Dude, aka that Aether Chicken if you're watching on YouTube. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV New Game Plus. We're in Heavensward. We have not even finished Chapter 1 yet. And I don't know how many more quests are in Chapter 1, so we're gonna kind of just wing it. We're just running through the story again. If you have not beaten Heavensward, obviously there will be spoilers. I don't think I have to explain what you should do if you care about that. If not, feel free to hang out. We are raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital as well, so if you're able to donate, type ! St. Jude in the chat, or charity, ! charity in the chat. Both commands work. There's also a link in the video description or below the video feed, depending on where you're watching from. Spoilers, this isn't a Subaru. Yes, but you know what this is? It's a video game. Rather old video game, but it's still a video game. With story. And story gets spoiled. Also, I apparently suck at reading in this particular game. So have fun with that, I guess. I don't know what it is. It's not the font size. It can't be. I don't know why 11 is just easier to read. Maybe it is the font size and I'm an idiot. Welcome, Mistress Wispbane. Shall I show you inside the manor? Sure. Maybe I'm just reading too fast. I don't know. Alright, Mr. Steward, what you got? Before Tom Stewart, British Games had a dyslexia font. Some do! Some do! I don't think I'm dyslexic, though. I think I'm just trying to read too fast. You can probably mod 14 to have a dyslexia font. I don't know why this one doesn't have it by default. I also don't know why 11 is just easier. Maybe it's because I'm running on a large window and it's just bigger text. I don't know. Before Tom Stewart looks as though he has something to say. Ah, Mistress Wispbane. My lord the Count much desires to speak with you regarding your time with Lord Artore and Lord Amanelin. If you would remain here for a moment. That old computer lab font. Yeah. Yeah. Arial. Normal.
The hero returns. I cannot thank you enough for saving young Amanelain's life. Aye, he told me everything.
You better have.
I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durandare praising
Zamail.
your conduct.
Okay, that's
and
how you
that of
pronounce
House Forton. You've won us much honor, my friend.
Yay! Glad to help you, sir.
My lord.
Yeah?
What is it? Speak.
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings.
What's wrong?
Master Alphinaud and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
Why?
What? Explain.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries. Inquiries which brought them into contact with certain, elements. It was this which prompted a Knight of the Heavensward to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grinno, my lord.
Who's Grinno?
Sir Grinno is a brute. An exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute nonetheless. Alas, he is also a son of House Zamail.
Oh, so that's not good, right?
How quickly we forget the petty nature of men. I'd wager your friends are no more than pawns in another of my countrymen's games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
So what do we do? Can I go fight him? Is that a thing? I'd suggest you, steward. Their status as wards of House Fortom should afford them preferential treatment. For a time, at least. Well, that's good news. You have won the hearts and minds of many of my countrymen. There are those who will never be swayed. Men who will dismiss your efforts and resent your successes, even as well as celebrate them, even as we celebrate them. It is like that one such member of House Zamail is manipulating Sir Greneau, for he is not a man to dabble in politics for his own volition. You may genuinely believe your friends to be guilty, though I am quite certain his masters know better. But the truth will avail us not if we cannot prove their innocence. You would do well to speak with Sir Emmerich at the congregation of our Knights Most Heavenly. You will know more of these charges. Anything else? I know as little as you do of the situation. Sir Emmerich, however, will surely know more. Okay. Bye, Count Edmont. I'll bring back food, I guess. Like a crumpet. Actually, no, he doesn't need that. He has various servants and housemaids, and he has people. He's rich. He doesn't need me to bring back shit. Firmalbert. Anyway. Sir Emmerich, why is everything shit? It's been too long, Phelan. Whether this visit came much under happier circumstances. You have come to plead for Master Alphinaud and Mistress Tataru, I take it. Of fucking course. Word of the detainment reached us while I was delivering my report on the Vanu Primal. Really, I know not which is more ludicrous, these charges or that flying feathered whale. Probably the whale, not gonna lie. That Sir Greneau's accusations are baseless, I have no doubt. Refuting them will be difficult, however, as he is a knight of the Heavensward. I speak of the personal guard of the Archbishop. The 12 finest knights in all of Ishgard, sworn to serve as his eminence alone. Suffice it to say, their testimony is unimpeachable. I have not the authority to challenge their actions. After all the Scions have done, routing the heretics and defeating Shiva, helping us to defend the steps of faith and drive back the Dravanian horde, after proving themselves true allies on countless occasions, is there naught we can do? I fear there is but one path left to us. We must demand a trial by combat. But of course! In a trial by combat sanctioned by the Inquisition, the victor's claim is judged true regardless of the petitioner's standing. Under Ishgardian law, a trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. In this instance, Master Alphinaud and Mistress Tataru would be expected to face Sir Greneau in a second of his choosing. Another knight of the Heavensward, most likely. 2 of them! By the Fury, that can hardly be considered fair, especially since Tataru is not a fighter. Alphinaud, maybe, but he's a mage. Master Alphinaud's magical talents will not have gone unnoticed, meaning that he will have no choice but to participate. Mistress Tataru, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of martial skill, and should be afforded the right to name a champion to fight in her stead. Lest you doubt, I am ready and willing to serve in this capacity, as I am sure is Lord Haurchefant. But all here present know that you are the most accomplished warrior among us, and mayhap in the realm at large. I am the strongest bird in this fucking castle. Let's go. Then it is settled. I will visit Master Alphinaud at once and inform him of our intentions. Phelan, meet me at the tribunal when you have made ready. Until then, my friend, I get to fight people for fun. Not fun, it's work. But I get to fight people. I get to remove shins. Yay. We're not gonna go. Admittedly, I was a little too excited. Oh, here we go. There you go. I was a little too excited at the prospect of fighting. Off-brand Firmalbert. Anyway. This looks like a chapel without seats. Listen carefully, Phelan. When the trial begins, the petitioner will be asked to restate his charges and the accused invited to respond. Then, in accordance with the law, they will be asked to restate their request for a trial by combat. Once the High Adjudicator acknowledges Mistress Tataru's right to name a champion, that is when you must make your entrance. Oh, I cannot wait to see the look on Sir Greneau's face when he sees his true opponent. It will be priceless. More seriously, should you begin to lose heart, look to me in the stands, and I shall cheer so loud you will never know how you could ever contrive to doubt yourself. Now, are you ready? Yes. Oh, I'm the wrong class for this. I was gonna go Dragoon. Ah, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. God, I hate those two Heavensward smug asses.
We are gathered here today under the watchful gaze of the Fury to ascertain the guilt of two souls in a trial by combat. Petitioners, step forward. Sir Greneau, for the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
I, Sir Greneau de Zemile, brother of the Heavensward, did bear witness to these two foreigners consorting with heretics.
God, his voice does not fit his face.
Let the accused step forward.
He just sounds like this all the time. I didn't expect an elf to do so.
Tataru, you have heard the charges leveled against you. Will you take up arms to refute Sir Greneau's claim, and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
I, Alphinaud am innocent of this charge, and claim my right to trial by combat.
I, Tataru, am innocent of this charge. But I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
Is there a big pit in the middle?
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well. Who will stand for this woman?
Is there just a big death pit in the middle of this courtroom? Do they just chuck the guilty in there? I don't like that. That rubs me the wrong way. Kicked into the pit. Not into the pit. It burns. The chicken has arrived. What up, mother cluckers? Where all the Tarus go.
Beginning to doubt the efficacy of the
Tarus
Ishgardian
go.
justice system. Come, my friend.
The Taurus
Let us
go.
put an end to this mummer's farce.
How dare? That's my people. I may be a bird, but I am... Oh. Oh, okay. Maybe a bird, but inside I am a potato. As in, my brain is potato.
O Helone, render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous, and cast down the wicked.
These guys are toast. Mine's a little scrambled. I get that, but also you're grounded. Egg puns. Why are you not aggroing me, buddy? Reaper? Yes. I was gonna go Dragoon, but I forgot to switch classes. One down.
I've got you now.
Look out. What am I looking out for?
Hells take you.
Ah. I didn't know I could do that. And then, what class do you plan to main? Paladin? I'd like to. That was a non-tank class. I was thinking red mage, white support. A red mage, white mage. But yeah, paladin warrior is gonna be my main, I think. I mean, we won! Where's my victory music? Where's my victory music? Where's my fanfare? I don't get fanfare? Yay! God, that is so quiet. That's not the fanfare I wanted. There we go. Good enough. The Fury has spoken. Alphinaud and Tataru, you are hereby acquitted of all charges. Blessed are we who receive of her wisdom and see judgment wrought by her divine hand. Petitioners accused, go forth in peace. Yay. Delivered from an untimely demise yet again. My thanks, as always. Need the rock-a-doodle-doo. Rock-a-doodle-doo crow. Hang on. Is there a crow in Rock-a-Doodle-Doo? There is. Unfortunately, looking up Rock-a-Doodle, the old movie meant chicken. Yeah. Oh, Rock-a-Doodle. That would be nice. I haven't seen Rock-a-Doodle probably in a long time. I need to watch it again, don't I? It probably isn't, but is it copy? Is it public domain? You know our reference time frame. Is it public domain? Probably not. Independent animated music. Oh, it's directed by Don Bluth. Okay. If it's public domain, I could play it on stream. I don't think it is. I need to watch it again. Who even owns that? I don't know, but it's on the Internet Archive, so I have a reason to download it. Should be grandfathered. I think my parents had it on VHS a long time ago. But I don't have a VHS anymore, and I think we got rid of our tapes when we moved. Oh, the Fury, what a splendid victory. To see how you strove in the face of adversity. Two brave young souls bound together by the puissant bonds of camaraderie. Wait. I gotta do this like the Soul Calibur 6 announcer. Two brave young souls bound together by the puissant bonds of camaraderie. There we go. That was the best I could do. Why, it stirred me to the very depths of my soul. Having been treated as such a rousing spectacle, it seems only right that I present you with a humble token of mine admiration. Pray receive of me this chocobo whistle. Oh. Wait, should I be offended? Very good voice acting on it.
Thank you.
I try. With it, you may summon a black chocobo, fully trained and ready to fly.
Are you... Should I be offended?
I feel like I should be offended. A bird riding a bird. Really? Magnificent, is she not? Strong yet sleek, elegant yet eager. What say you, Phelan? Will you take her for your steed? I have no choice. Birds flock together. You're right, but damn. Lord Harshaphon, chocobos are prohibited in the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellonic... What? The Stoid? The Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellonic Inquisitory Doctrine. Your steed must remain outside. That was a mouthful. I'm gonna call it the Stohid. Because there's no way in hell I'm saying all of those letters. All of those words. Aether currents now accessible. Collection expanded, Aether compass acquired. I don't care. I already have flight and Aether currents. Disclosure. Lord Harshaphon thinks you would do with a well-deserved rest. Why is the Ishgardian Pope here? Black chocobos are all well and good, but the true reward for your efforts is the exoneration of your comrades. They shall be released upon the completion of certain minor formalities, which I mean to see to personally. In the meantime, pray return to Fort Tom Manor. The Count has done so already and will doubtless be eager to discuss the day's events. I agree with you, Byakko. Not just because I have a fat chocobo. Where's my bird? Where's my birds? I can't bring them in. But I got a fat black chocobo. And that's the only fat chocobo I got. Apparently there's two others. Well, there's the yellow one. And there's apparently a white one. I have seen all three, including I have seen all three counting mine in one area before. I don't remember the conditions for the white one. Those are the invite a friend ones, I think. And I haven't invited anyone to play 14. Or rather, I haven't been credited for inviting friends to play 14. I have invited friends to play 14. I just have not received credit for it. Because I didn't think to do any of that shit. Arturai, how you doing? I was not present at the trial, but my father told me of your performance. He said you were a wonder to behold. Anawa, how you doing? Brings me joy to see you in good health, Mistress Wispbane. Manolin! Fuck you. Manservant, how you doing? How narrowly did we avoid a grievous miscarriage of justice? Full glad am I that the Fury blessed you with the strength to overcome your foes. Me too. Count Edmont de Forton. How you doing? Helone smiles on us yet again. Mistress Wispbane guiding you to victory and setting your comrades free. I confess I did fear for your safety, which is not to say I doubted your prowess, you understand. I merely knew the strength of your opponents. You do have a habit of exceeding my expectations. I'm kidding. Besting two of the Heavensward while the city's elite looked on? By the Fury, anyone who hasn't been paying attention to you will surely do so from now on. I don't care what he thinks. I want to hear what Anawa has to think. My lord. Yes? Are they back? We've just received a message from the vault. His Eminence, the Archbishop requests the presence of Mistress Wispbane. An invitation from the Archbishop. What an honor. Is it though? He looks like an evil pope. He looks like Saruman the White. A personal summons is indeed a great honor, and given recent events, it would be wise to not delay. Go, Mistress Wispbane. We shall speak anon. A priest will be waiting for you outside the vault. Identify yourself to him, and he will escort you inside. Aye, aye. Fuck you, Amanolin. Anyway. If it's not obvious, I don't like Amanolin. I don't think anyone does. I think Anawa just tolerates him because he has to. It's his job. Heavensward was fun. Stormblood, I got super bored and went back to 11. I can see that because people have said that Stormblood was kind of slow, and it did feel like a bit of a slog, I'll say. Then Shadowbringers kicked in, and they got real good. We are honored to receive you, Waylon Wispbane. This way, please. I read that wrong. It was Mistress Wispbane. Oh well. That's fine. Oh my god, my face. Don't look. Why do I have a face now? Why is my head gone? Who the fuck is that? Why? Why is my head gone? Someone did one of those catch-up paid things to try and play with a friend.
Your Eminence.
A huge, what the hell is going on?
The warrior of light.
Yeah. I wanted to be the chicken of light. I didn't want to be whatever the fuck I am now.
I have heard the tales of your many grand endeavors.
The Pope.
The Lord Commander has also been most effusive in his praise.
They have a Pope.
I am Thorin the Seventh, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, and I bade you
You're the
come
chicken
here
who
that I
flaps
might
in the
offer
night.
my personal apologies. You will forgive me for not calling upon you as courtesy would dictate, but as you can see, my more sprightly days are long behind me.
Yeah, you sure are
But
old.
I digress.
You also look constantly pissed.
Your companions were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected to gross indignities. This, I am sorry to say, was the result of negligence on the part of our nation's protectors. Negligence born of an excess of zeal. Is that not so, Sir Zephyrin?
It was heresy
Yes,
for the Emperor.
Regrettably, it would appear that we of the Heavensward were in receipt of erroneous information.
It's all good. Just don't do it again.
Sereno has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained, for which I most sincerely apologize.
It's all good, just don't let it happen
An
again.
unfortunate misunderstanding born of an earnest desire to serve Ishgard, but one which should never have occurred. For who could doubt the character of those who bested Shiva and drove the Horde from the steps of faith? Not I. That much is certain. That will be all, Sir Zephyrin. I would speak with our guest in private.
Your Eminence?
Yeah, this dude looks sus with eyebrows like those. And that much eyeshadow?
As you wish, Your Eminence. That will be all for today.
He is clearly preventing people from living good lives. I don't know if he's like a villain, but he is certainly not a good person.
Privacy is a luxury rarely afforded one in my position.
Are you going to swear now? Drink that Kool-Aid. Yep.
Now tell me, young lady, what do you know of the Ascians?
Say why you know that name, my good bitch.
Much and more, I shouldn't wonder. Being the bringer of light. You should know that I myself have met with them, have entertained them as guests, even.
Why are you telling me this?
Those harbingers of chaos and strife offered us power that we might continue our war against the dragons. I have no intention of aiding their cause, of course, nor less of being their puppet. Yet, were I to refuse them outright, I should learn naught of their true objectives and remain powerless to stop them.
You also wanted to continue a dragon war or something, right?
Thus have I hearkened to their words with interest and paid lip service to their beliefs, biding my time and preparing for the inevitable conflict. And why do I tell you this? Because there is naught in this world they fear more than the power of the warrior of light.
So what are you proposing?
If we are to rid ourselves of these vile interlopers, we must needs work together. With our combined strength, I have faith that we can wrest Eorzea from their grasp and pave the way for a lasting peace. Think on it.
I mean, at a glance, this seems like a good deal. But I also don't trust his face. Or his Heavensward. It's mostly just the Heavensward I don't trust. If they can act with that much autonomy to the point where they're just accusing people of heresy, then what checks and balances are there for this man? What would stop him from marching up to House Fort Tom and ending everyone in it just because he thinks everyone there is a heretic? Back to Taro. Nearly cried when you stepped forward of the tribunal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Calm down. It's my job to fight people.
I confess, I was more than a little concerned when I learned that you had been summoned to the vault. What did they want with you?
I don't know, but there's some sus Ascian bullshit going on, and we gotta stop it.
Well, well. A formal apology and an admonishment of those responsible. I see my fears were wholly misplaced.
Also, Ascians.
By the gods! The Archbishop freely admits to consorting with Ascians. So, their ambitions extend to Ishgard as well. We will have new primals to contend with ere long, of that you may be certain. 'Tis but a matter of time. Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies, what can we realistically hope to achieve?
I can fight the primals.
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to tell you.
What?
When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor. General Rauburn is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate.
What?
If the Flame General dies, we will lose a staunch ally, and the one man capable of holding the Sultana's assassins to account. Lord Orshafon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay. We cannot permit this execution to take place. We must save Raoban.
But we're public enemies number 1, 2, and 3 right now. How are we going to get there? Flame General Affairs. Alphinaud wishes to share his plan of action for rescuing Raoban. If the situation calls for urgency, it would avail us little to charge headlong into Ul'dah without a plan. Before we can formulate a plan, however, we must first learn how things stand in the Sultanate, which is why I propose that we visit Limsa Lominsa. Ah, you heard me right. You were about your altruistic endeavors. I acted as an intermediary in trade negotiations between House Fortom and a Lominsan consortium. During said negotiations, an opportunity to send word to the Admiral presented itself, and I duly seized it. I am happy to report that we yet have a stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged her full cooperation in any effort to rescue Raoban. Accordingly, I have agreed to meet with her that we might discuss how best to proceed. Naturally, I told her to expect us both. Your presence never fails to embolden our allies, after all. When you arrive in Limsa Lominsa, make yourself known to Sergeant Zanthael at Bulwark Hall in the lower decks. He will admit you to the bridge. Hang tight, Tataru. We got this. I can just warp there, or can I boat my way there? I don't think I can boat there. I'm not gonna try to boat there. I'm gonna warp. Or Ul'dah! Not yet. Or Limsa! As in, we have to make 4 Limsa. Hi, Boo Baby. What are you doing? Why are you chomping my hand? Why were you chomping my hand earlier? Ow! Jerk! What's up, Alphinaud? My cat bit me. The Admiral's been expecting you. Say the word and I will take you to her. Bridge. Admiral!
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
Glad to be here.
We had allies there who took us under their wing, and theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Ul'dah, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, it would seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Sharp as ever, Master Alphinaud. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seed Seer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found.
Yay!
Our
We're
argument
able to
was
walk
simple.
around free.
Lacking proof to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen. There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seed Seer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana.
Yeah? What happened?
There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Ul'dah Republic.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seed Seer and I to lend Raoban a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
And that never came to pass.
Having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Telegia alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly...
Unless he didn't know.
Ah, could it be? I dare not hope.
They're not hope what?
The Ul'dan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing.
What?
To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Like what?
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Raoban is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphinaud. Following his capture, Raoban had been held in the Marasaja pit within Ul'dah. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location.
They moved him?
Clearly, it
Why?
was not the brass blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
The Crystal Braves.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Raoban, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
Woo! We love the ninjas. We love the Domans. And their ninjas. Raoban's survival is vital to the Eorzean Alliance. We can ill afford to lose him. But I cannot send troops into Ul'dah. It would spell the end of the Alliance, and war like as not. If there is to be a rescue, it falls to you and yours to attempt it. I would not have it any other way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I who must take responsibility for their actions. Spoken like a true leader, Master Alphinaud. By way of a first step, you should seek out our Doman contact. You'll find her among the frontier hands at her Evidence Toll, working in a kitchen. Do we know this one? Is it who I think it is? It might not be. But is it who I think it is? You. Uh-huh. Too much of a coward. Good call. You know better than to trifle with me. The one who can remove your shins on a whim. I thought they might have been like a friendly or something. Higgity! Not who I thought this would be, but I'm glad to see you too. Mistress Wayland, I knew in my heart you were safe, but to see you again in the flesh, words cannot express my relief. Even as the victory feast was taking place, the Crystal Braves turned upon us and took the Rising Stones by force. Amid the chaos, some few of my compatriots were able to slip away unnoticed. Since then, we have remained in Revenant's Toll, keeping watch over the mutineers while awaiting your return. You have done well by us, and we Domans do not soon forget our debts. We swear to do all within our power to aid you. You get us into Revenant's Toll or find Raubon? You get us to find Raubon? Shortly before you arrived, I received word from Limsa Lominsa that you were searching for General Raubon. As the Admiral will have informed you, he was recently moved to his cell in the Marasaja pit. At the same juncture, Yuyuhase and the 3rd unit were observed leaving the Rising Stones. This can be no simple coincidence. Their purpose, we believe, is to escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution. Suffice it to say, we have people shadowing the 3rd. If you would join the hunt, please seek out Daware at High Bridge, where I too am bound. Okay, High Bridge. Where's High Bridge? What? 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 Where am I going? Oh, Thanalin. Okay, that makes sense. There's a bridge. It is high up. I didn't think about that. Bartholomew, come! I'm so glad I already had this mount. I got the blue crab. I got Bartholomew. I forgot I had Bartholomew. But I have Bartholomew. Alright, what's up? I've been expecting you. Time is of the essence, so I shall be direct. Yuyuhase and his men are bound for Halatali. We believe that this is where they intend to carry out the execution. Hozan is presently keeping watch over the entrance. Let us make haste and join him. Did I run Halatali already? Probably not. Bartholomew! Again! Am I about to run Halatali? No, I'm not. Okay. My bad. You come at a good time, my friends. But moments ago, the traitor Ilberd arrived and entered Halatali. From this, we may be certain that General Raubon is being held within. Keeping the flame alive. Hozan would brief you on the mission to rescue Raubon. There is no time to lose. General Aldin may be executed any moment. You must enter Halatali and free him from his captors. Please see to your preparations and tell me when you are ready to proceed. One of our own will accompany you inside. I was ready for this to be a dungeon. Oh well. Ah, blue team. Let's end them. Yugiri! Yugiri! Yay.
Pray, forgive me my lateness.
You're fine. Always good to see you,
Lady
though.
Yugiri!
Don't
Master
say it so
Alphinaud.
loud.
I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to record it. For a time, I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Good.
Since your
You're
escape
also
from
not a
Buddha, my fellow shinobi
asshole
and I
anymore.
have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts.
Relax.
Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
You're forgiven. You've been a
You
big
need
help.
not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Raubon is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Daware and Higiri with you.
Proof.
Whoa.
With me!
I think you just killed a lot of people in that. Seemed like you killed a lot of people in there anyway. Not a soul from the Colosseum to be seen. This bodes ill. Take the lead. I shall follow close upon you. Okay. I feel like the Knights of the Heavensward were tougher than these guys. Really, they shouldn't have the same health bar.
Away with you!
How dare these people raise their blade against me? Was it not I who helped clothe them? Was it not I who helped train them?
Leave this to me.
Bastards. Slash possible bitches. I don't know who's got what. This way? I believe it might be this way. This looks important. It is. Raban! General, where are his captors? I mislike the look of this. General! You came. I did. Also, that's what she said. He is bound by some manner of magitech device, and I dare not force it open. It may well be booby-trapped. I have heard of such devices. The Crystal Braves will possess the key. Let us split up and look for it. That will not be necessary. What? You do not take it personally, my friends. You are the victims of harsh economic conditions. Happily, you will not suffer for long. This poison will convey you swiftly under the bosom of Thal, where I hope to join you after the passing of many prosperous years. Oh, this bitch. Wait, poison. Poison. Farewell, friends. Don't try to relax. They tell me struggling only makes it worse. Mist stifles my healing. Save yourselves. Do not let them escape. Force the gate. Another evil dwarf, huh? What do you mean evil? What you talking about evil? The way is clear. How do we get healing? The mist remains. We must stop it at the source. Oh, you mean another evil dwarf as in Yu Yu Hase? Yeah. Evil indeed. Oh, I got confused. My bad. Yeah, Yu Yu Hase is in fact another evil dwarf. I am not evil though. I am a chicken. What am I doing? Oh, there we go. Something tells me this is just something to kill me along the way. So how you doing, man? Where's this mist coming from? I hear it. Oh, there we go. I don't have time for those mobs. This needs to die. Mist. Now for these fuckers. To find the key and free your outlaw. I guess we go up or we go this way. We go this way. I can't go up. You first, Conjurer. How did they survive the poison? Ah, looks like we just have to finish the job. Archer has more health than I thought he would. She would. They would. I don't know. I shouldn't assume genders, but at the same time, they're all enemies. So... Ow. You bastard. They're all enemies. So, it kind of matters. At the same time, we're still fighting. So if I wanted to get under their skin, I would probably misgender them on purpose. I'm just saying. Back all the way to Raubon. Remember, kids, fighting is also psychological. Can I just jump this? Aha! There we go. I have the key. Are you free? He's free. Okay, good. Thanks. Slowly, General, you're yet weak from your ordeal. Nevertheless, we must quit this place. Should have known. What a clever contrivances to the Warrior of Light. Well done, hero. Oh, I don't even get the question marks. I just straight away know it's Ilberd. Ilberd. You mean to struggle on, then? Very well. If you would stand in my way, I will cut you down like all the rest. Come, scions. Let's get this over with. Laurentius, I believed in you. I gave you a chance. You spit in my face with this bullshit. What?
It is nothing.
Ow?
I'll tear you limb from limb.
And just target me. Don't worry about them. Yes, I know how to tank in this game. It is my other main job.
This changes nothing.
Does it, though? Does
It
it
is
really?
over, Ilberd. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
Ere
didn't
we
either.
debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
What?
Oh, clever little shite.
What are you talking about?
If you think you fight for justice, lass, you'd best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used? By the Scions, the City-States, even the Crystal Braves. They none of them care a whit what you want. Only what you can do for them. And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland. And I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing. If we ourselves are not free, free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
You'll not get away!
He's getting away. Just let him.
No, Master Alphinaud. Now is not the time.
Yeah, we've got to get Raubon out of here.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came for me. I'm in your debt.
You're one arm short. You're not, like, completely useless. You've got a whole other arm.
We are all of us fools of fate, General.
Chill.
But even fools
I feel
have a
bad for
part to
Raubon.
play.
Same. On your feet, Gladiator. This fight is not over.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till I'd avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lass.
Well, good to know that you weren't planning on dying.
Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
He has wealth?
General, are you aware that
Oh,
Lord
I guess he
Olorito
does,
has
'cause
yet to
he's the
announce
Flame
Sultana's
General.
death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
I guess not.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
What? But how can that be?
Yeah, I was literally in the same room as her when she, quote-unquote,
Friends,
died.
It is not
So,
safe here. Let us continue this conversation without.
okay. Where are we going to continue it, though? Just outside here? Hi, Daware. General is safe. What news without? My lady, the guards have been subdued as per your command. We have since kept watch over the entrance. There has been no further activity. Then Ilbert and his minions have fled via some other egress. Scour the perimeter for signs of their passing. At once, my lady. Who the hell are you? General Adin, I presume, and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Who the fuck are you? Pray do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I come bearing a message of goodwill. For your own safety, she bade me direct your steps to the Waking Sands. Know that Master Urianger awaits you there, along with others sympathetic to your cause. This is no ruse, I assure you. General Aldin, if you will come with me, I have prepared a carriage, that you may travel in comfort, safe from prying eyes. We come with too. You trust this person? I mean, Yugiri's with them, so they'll be fine. I've spoken with Urianger via Link Pearl. He confirms the man's story. Oh. Fucking hell, dude. Lead with that. You could have let me know. Could have been like, hey, I'm with your friends. You might want to call them. Hey, Urianger, I'm with your friends. Maybe call them. And then he's like, verily, I shall call them. Anon. And then he calls us immediately. Rabban is in safe hands. Let us make our own way to Vespa Bay. I know how to do that. We're going to go to Limsa, and then we're going to take a boat over to Vespa Bay. Because I don't have any warp tickets. Arcanist Guild. We go to the ferry ticketer. We buy a Vesper Bay ticket. I run a 30-second ad break to kill ads for a little bit. And then we wait for ads to end. And therefore do nothing funny until the ads end in 20 seconds. Alright, ads are back. Ads have ended and we're back. Better be anyway. Rev up those fryers, because I'm sure hungry for... I don't know what Urianger makes.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
I like that your voice changed. I like this voice better.
Father!
Pippin!
Pippin! My son! And Master Papashan besides!
Papashan?
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
Who the hell are you?
You.
It was
Who are you
I
again?
who arranged this gathering.
Who are you?
And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthor, and member of the Syndicate.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
And why is your hat dumb?
Young lady, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
Well, in my defense, I don't know what the hell any of that means.
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji.
You wanted to kill him?
It is my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Some manner of sedative, perchance? Of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
A coma?
Were I to guess, I would say Her Grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck Her Grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something. And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information, and arranged this gathering.
Oh,
I
thank
hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind.
What did he leave behind, I
meanwhile,
wonder?
Must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace and take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
Oh, that other guy was Papashan. He had no speaking lines throughout all of that. So I was wondering who the hell that was. I had not counted on Prioress Dulala herself appearing. In my defense, my suspicions regarding the Sultana proved more prescient. Much remains to be done, but in rescuing Ralban, we have taken a vital step towards resolving matters in Uldar. We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. You're welcome. Yes, keep stroking my ego. That's what I need. That's what I crave. To siege or not to siege. Alphinaud is distracted by a call on his link pearl. Alphinaud, can you not right now? Like, shit. We're in the middle of something. Tataru. Yes, General Ralban is now in safe hands. What? Another assault? Very well. Very well. We shall return at once. Pray notify the Count of our coming. It would seem we face another crisis. The Dravanians are preparing to resume their siege of the Holy See. While I am loath to abandon the Sultana to her fate, we lack the necessary evidence to act upon Dulala's claims. That being the case, I propose we leave Marshal Tarapin and the others to investigate and return with all haste to Ishgard. Excuse me. It's late at night. I'm post-work tired. And that means I'm a little yawny sleepy. Not to the point where I end stream this early. But I am getting there a little bit. This might be a short stream. 2 hours minimum. Tataru, what happened? Tataru, what happened? Ah, there you are. Sorry for cutting your reunion with General Ralbon short. I wouldn't have bothered you, but the city's awash with rumors of another Dravanian attack. Lord Holshafon was desperate to get a hold of you. Speaking of whom, he and the others are waiting for you inside, so you'd better head in. Allow me passage. Thank you. My friend, thank you for answering our call with such alacrity. As I'm sure you are now aware, the Dravanians are once more gathering for war. Mistress Wisbane, Master Leveilleur, I must apologize for this abrupt summons, but we thought it best to have Mistress Tataru contact you by the most direct means available. When the Observatorium's bells toll, there's a warning that cannot be ignored. The Holy See has ordered that we make ready for battle. In case you haven't heard, a band of trappers returning from the west claimed they saw a cloud of dragons big enough to dim the midday sky. Nidhogg's minions gather once more for war. But I would not have you take up arms in another of our conflicts. When you came to Ishgard, I offered you my protection. If I cannot ensure your safety here, I cannot well accept your aid, much less ask for it. Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are faced with a choice. Remain in a besieged Ishgard or seek sanctuary elsewhere. I would not presume to influence your decision, but I must ask that you make it swiftly, lest our enemies force your hand. I mean, I'm content with staying to help. We flee to the ends of the world. It would seem that no place is in this troubled age is free of strife. Once more the horde descends upon Ishgard, and once more her weary defenders must take up spear and bow. The Count would have us seek shelter from the storm, but I, for one, grow tired of running. If we are to shine the light of dawn, we must do so in the sight of our fellow man, not hunkered in a hole. What say you? I would stay and fight, because I want to fight things. I may be tiny, but my bloodlust is strong and large. And fight we shall. Let it never be said that we abandon our allies in the hour of need. Alphinaud's way. Alphinaud is deliberating how best to proceed. The choice we make this day may have grave implications for our order. It is only right that Tataru should have a say. Come, let us all meet outside and discuss the path that lies before us. What did Tataru say? I mean, you only asked for my opinion. There's only 3 of us left at this moment. So, like, what are we doing? What's her vote?
Ishgard cannot well endure another assault. Even should her knights succeed in turning back the horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
You can barely speak to each other, lest one side be accused of heresy.
Notable exceptions.
What?
You don't mean Iceheart?
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not? Then there remains a sliver of hope. If we can persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody course.
I don't think we can do that.
If there is to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
Oh, hey, Estinian.
Estinian.
Even with your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However, the mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to prepare. Of course, you might also consider a more direct approach to ending this conflict. With the power of the Eye at my disposal, and the vaunted strength of the Warrior of Light, we could conceivably slay the beast outright.
If we are to risk a face-to-face meeting with the Dread Worm, I, for one, would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon. However, I should only turn to your alarms if my words failed to find their mark. Is that clear?
Perfectly. I shall assume that Iceheart enjoys similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise. A word of advice. Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Emeric. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretics.
Okay, you got a point there.
Indeed. I thank you for your counsel, Estinian. We shall be honored to have you with us.
Scions and friend.
I am glad to be of service.
Soon to be friends, probably. If we can get Iceheart in our shenanigans. We've chosen a difficult road. Yet even should we succeed in winning Iceheart to our cause, our plans for parley will swiftly come to naught should the Holy See decide to strike first against the Horde. We must petition the Lord Commander's aid ere we set forth. I only hope that Sir Emeric will be willing to muzzle Ishgard's forces on the strength of our vague assurances. Tataru, I would ask that you remain at House Fort Tom and inform the Count of our decision. Tell him that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn mean to do all in their power to ensure that Ishgard and her people survive. Yes, sir! I just realized Alphinaud has like half a book. I don't mean like a book split open, I mean like a book cut in half while it was closed. And there's like this weird top part too. Is this where I gotta go? Nope, I gotta go elsewhere. I gotta go here. Around the Forgotten Night. Brewing grounds are here. Oh. Vermalberg. Handaloop. I love those names. I would speak with the Lord Commander. Pray make it quick. I don't need to make it quick. He likes me.
I want the defenses of the Outer Ward rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
Oh, he's busy. Okay, yeah, fair. I'll keep it brief.
Ah, 'twould seem I have visitors. And unlike those messing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
Well, glad you enjoy our presence.
Pray forgive us for interrupting you in the midst of your preparations, Sir Emeric, but our suit concerns the impending assault. To speak plain, we believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins. I can divulge little more at this time, but I must nevertheless request that you advise the Holy See to refrain from launching any preemptive sorties whilst we seek to put our plans in motion.
I will gladly lend my support to any endeavor that could spare the blood of my countrymen, but I would know more of the cause you would have me champion. Will you not share aught of this mysterious undertaking?
Know that I have offered my lance to aid in this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success is assured, but our actions should serve to delay Nidhogg's advance at the very least. Which is more than can be said for the ill-conceived counterattack advocated by the sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little hope of victory.
Aye, their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses. The Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light sallying forth together to face the dread worm Nidhogg.
Nothing else, we could just fight Nidhogg.
I must admit the mere thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then, carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
Aye, aye. Alphinaud the Little Lord, Estinian the Azure Dragoon, and Phelan the Tiny Chicken. Together, we shall face Nidhogg and win the day, as we always do. Having secured Sir Emeric's support, we may proceed without fear of a preemptive Ishgardian attack, which is not to say we can afford to dither. History tells us that the Dravanians will attack as soon as their horde reaches a critical size. Before that happens, we must needs track down and win over the Lady Iceheart, and then locate and parley with Nidhogg. In short, time is against us. You're ready, Estinian? Let's be about our task. Better be ready. I have problems if you aren't. We're knights of the round table, we dance whenever we're able. We do routines and chorus scenes and footwork at Gable. We dangle here in Camelot, we eat ham and jam and spam a lot.
The bells of the observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
So, the dragons are coming.
Let
them come, in their hundreds and their thousands. With the divine blade in our hands, we shall rend their flesh and drown the heretics in their master's blood. Even Nidhogg and his foul brood shall be powerless to resist us. And when we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our Ascian allies. See that they are suitably rewarded for their invaluable assistance.
If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception?
We can be certain of naught save the righteousness of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution. We seek to excise the root of an evil that has blighted us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward.
And what of Estinian and this Warrior of Light? They have plans of their own.
Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
What?
For the glory of King Thordan.
What? What happened? Did he just henshin? Like full common rider henshin? In search of Iceheart. Alphinaud would see to one final matter before setting forth. Before we set forth, we must set for one final thing. We must needs inform Tataru of our plans. I shall wait you at St. Reinit's Forum. Tell your friend we may be some time. The road you've chosen is neither short nor easy. Of that I need no reminding. I'm Phelan. Let's head back to Fort Tom Manor. How did Estinian get the last name Wormblood? Or is his last name more of a title? Does he just call himself Wormblood as like a pen name? Like, how does one get those kind of last names? 'Cause I doubt there's a family tree of Wormbloods. It's like I highly doubt that there's an entire clan of Hellscreams in World of Warcraft. I mean, I know there's Grom and then Garrosh, but like, I feel like you could just argue that the Hellscream thing is a title that then became a name, and then it just sort of continued on when Grom had lineage, you know? Now, what's Thrall's last name? Does he even have a name? Other than Goel? Sorry, I'm rambling about lore things that I would not know because World of Warcraft is something that I kind of just played and not really focused on the story because at the time of playing it, there was not really much of a story to follow. It was just kind of play the game, speed to level cap, and then play the game more. Our course is set, Tataru. It may be sometime before Phelan and I return to Ishgard. We're gonna go see the world. Well, just you be careful, alright? Oh, and don't worry about me. I'll be busy listening out for news on our lost friends. If anyone can find them, it is you, Tataru. Farewell for now. Oh, before you go, you must put this on, Alphinaud. I made it specially. What is it? New duds? No, I couldn't possibly... very well. Oh, new drip. By the 12. It fits perfectly. And the quality is actually rather good. I'm glad you like it. I've been practicing my needlework while I listen to rumors and the like. A good receptionist is always learning new skills. My thanks, Tataru. Whatever else awaits me upon the road, I shall not fear the cold. Yeah, you got less skin showing now, too. That's good. It's the least I could do. Now I must be getting back to the tavern. I'll never catch up with all the gossip. Best of luck on your journey. Bye, Tataru. Don't get in trouble. Again. Doesn't he go through another wardrobe change at some point, or is he just in that until Endwalker? Because I forget. I know he changes clothes a couple times. Not 11. Too bad 14 and 11 don't share a sub. Not yet, they don't. Maybe one day. Hi, Alba. How's it going? But fortunately, 14 has an expanded free trial, which you can play up to level 80 soon. Currently level 70. Leveling Corsair. How is Corsair? Also, what is Corsair? I know it's a job class. I don't know if it's magic or melee, and I don't know what their abilities are. I kind of remember seeing a dual-wielding, like, blades person. My max level character, I don't know if I want to do all the story again on 14. Fair. You've said your farewells then. There's like gambling buffer. You play blackjack for your buff. Oh. Oh. You don't have to hit 21 constantly, do you? So Corsair is basically the let's go gambling class. Let's go gambling! Fails the blackjack roll. Ah, dang it! You do a buff and you can double it or try to get 11. But if you go above 11, you use the buff. You lose the buff. Let's go gambling! Oh, dang it. In the absence of any fresh intelligence on Azale's movements, I propose we pick up the trail where she was last encountered, the Curthus Western Highlands. Let us speak with Sir... What was it? As the commander of Falcon's Nest, it is likely that he will know if any heretic activity has been reported in the area. Aye, aye. Wasn't Redwald like slightly... Oh, wait, no, he wasn't. Okay. I was thinking of another Curthus Highlands. Dragoon is the best class in 14. That's a bold statement. I like Reaper. I like Reaper a lot. Have not leveled Dragoon yet, and now that I think about it, I should, in fact, go Dragoon. For continuity purposes. So I'm gonna hide my weapon here. There we go. Dark Knight, Reaper, and White Mage are my three mains in 14, the three edgiest and darkest classes. I feel like White Mage shouldn't be, but I also feel like there's some lore reason why it is. And I can't think of it. Blood for the Blood Lily. Oh, right. I thought there was an actual lore reason. All I can see is a chicken with a sign with that weapon draw. Hi there, Colonel Sanders here. Are you making an eat the chicken joke? Are you making an eat the chicken joke? In my house? You come into my home. Uninvited yesterday, but invited today, and you tell me that an eat the chicken joke. I don't have Skeleton Divine Death Blast ready. Just rusing. I know. I kind of figured. Roostin'. I need to get a soundbite of Skeleton Divine Death Blast ready. The next time someone does that, something along those lines, I can just like, Skeleton Divine Death Blast, and then just loud sound. Also, we're raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. If you're able to donate, the link in the chat just popped up on Twitch. It is continuing until the end of May, which is 4 days from now. Just saying. Just saying. Well, Mistress Westbane, what business brings you to Falcon's Nest? Judging by the company you keep, it can be no trifling matter. The Azure Dragoon I know, of course, but I do not believe I've met this young gentleman. Alphinaud Le Veilleur at your service. And you are not mistaken as to the gravity of our mission, Sir Redwald. As I'm sure you are aware, the Observatorium has warned that the Dravanians gather for another assault. We believe there may yet be a way to avert the coming conflict, but only if we can find the elusive Lady Iceheart. Thus we have come to Falcon's Nest in the hope of acquiring the latest intelligence on the heretics' movements. I see. You would be best served by speaking directly to my men. A patrol is due to return from its sweep of the surrounding lands at any moment. You may also wish to welcome... God damn. Words are hard right now. Why is it hard to read in 14, but it's much easier to read in 11? Is it the background and the text color? Is it the text? Is it the fact that it's massive text? What is it? Am I secretly dyslexic and I don't know it? You may also wish to question the knights assigned to pick over the remains of the heretic refuge at Gorgagni Mills. It is possible they have unearthed information that would be of use to you. Mistress Wispbane knows well the place I speak of, for it was she who first discovered it. Let us divide our forces then. I shall stay and await the return of the patrol while the two of you visit this refuge. When I have completed my inquiries, I'll join you there. I think there's way more text in 14 than there is on 11. Also, no Eorzean must needs speak. Oh, no old-timey English? Yeah, fair. Wise use of our time. Come, Phelan. I am eager to learn what Sir Redwold's men have found in the heretic's lair. Yeah, there's a lot of ye old-timey English, and hearing it's much better than reading it. Though I do recall some NPCs talking in ye olde. Not exclusively, but they had the same kind of like sentence structure and spellings. They just didn't exclusively talk like that. Or it was in such a light ye olde English that it was still readable. I would just like it consistent. Either don't talk in ye olde or talk in ye olde. Everyone's kind of like ye olde English is like a spectrum in this game. Oh my god, is that it? Is that what the problem is? You get people as ye olde English as Urianger, and then you get fucking Estinian, who barely does it. You get Thancred, who never does it. You get Alizé, who never does it, but Alphinaud, who kind of halfway does it. No one can beat Urianger, though, in ye olde English competitions. In fact, I think Y'shtola doesn't even do it that much. She's got a light ye olde twang. Whereas Urianger is just fucking send it. Mr. Swissbane, our findings, you say? There is something of a tale there. No sooner had we chanced upon a promising looking sheaf of letters that we were ambushed from the shadows by great white beasts. Them country boys. Yeah. Them ye olde country boys. Speaking them ye olde English in the ye olde times. It would seem the heretics foresaw our coming and left behind their pets to discourage further investigation. Several of our number were badly wounded. I aspired to speak like Urianger in real life. Oh god. How many gods are in 11? There's 12 and 14. I could say 12 for Fend here. How many are there in 11? How many gods can I claim for Fend the state? One of these fresh out of mercy. Oh god. Oh god, no. That's not good. What is his name? And you cannot carry out your duties until the creatures are slain. Sky gods, sea and Rosania, a few. Okay, so there's more. Do they amount to 12? I'm gonna Google this. How many gods are in FF11? Three, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They're just immortal entities and avatars. There's 3 high gods. 11, I think there's like 2 actual gods and they only ever hear about in lore, but they exist because Chains of Prometheus is all about one of them. Okay. I can't wait to learn more about this. By playing the game. You cannot carry out your duties until the creatures are slain. We've not with our pets ourselves. I can't wait to learn more about all of these gods and fight them. Do we get to fight them? I know we fight Prometheus. Aw, look at the bears. Prometheus is the only one he actually fights. Ah, damn. I want to fight them all. I am a god-fighting machine. Speak with the expedition leader. Are they upstairs? The game didn't really do a good job of hinting at depth here with this map. The beast is slain then. My thanks, Mistress Wispbane. We may return to our duty without fear of a mauling. The expedition leader has a promising lead to aid you in your search for Lady Iceheart. You wish to track down Lady Iceheart, is this not so? The records we discovered ere those beasts mauled my comrades appeared to be some manner of correspondence. We had not the luxury of perusing their contents more closely, intent as we were on surviving an onslaught of fang and claw, but I'd wager those epistles contain more than friendly salutations betwixt lonely heretics. There's the Shinryu god, isn't he? Shinryu dragon, isn't he considered a god? Wouldn't he be? Alexander is a man-made god. Oh, there's a spoiler there. Okay. I mean, I got to fight Vanadil's Shinryu. If that prevents a spoiler. So 11's also a really old game. So I'm curious. The interrogation of the patrol proved fruitless. Either we divine some clue from these letters, or we wander the snowfields and pray that the gods lead us right to Iceheart's door. There's hardly a choice at all. I don't think Estinian's too happy about sifting through letters. Hello? I found an epistle. But I have to find 3 of them? Oh god, am I gonna... Half-Life 3. Someone watch Valve's news for Half-Life 3 immediately. I need to know. Will we get Half-Life 3? Epistle 3. Yeah, I've read that. Not all of it, but I read it. I found Epistle 3. I need to play Half-Life Alyx. I need to get a VR headset to play Half-Life Alyx. I am a broke boy. I don't even know if I have the computer to run it. But I want to. I can't believe you knew what I was talking about. Yeah. It's actually why I made the Half-Life 3 joke. I had to find epistles. 3 of them. Epistle 3. Because we know Gabe Newell can't count to 3. Yet. Online PC plays a PS2 MMO. And a PS3 MMO that became a PS4 and a 5 MMO. And Helldivers 2. Can't stream it. What else, actually? I could play Expedition 33. But I can't stream that because streaming software also adds to the resources required. So I can play the game, I just can't stream it. So I got it on console. Helldivers 2 is so much fun. It is. The community is not, though. I've seen some bad things. I've seen some bad things in that community. I even tried to get involved with the community as like a creative thing, and that didn't work out too well. I think it'd be hilarious if they ever do a Steam Deck 2 and 3. They won't name it 3. It'll be like Steam Deck 2.5, the half deck edition. Oh, for sure. Helldivers 2 is super toxic. Yeah. Meta or you're trash. Yeah. I don't even do the meta. I just kind of like take my double-edged sickle, heat-resistant armor, and I go around killing bots. In fact, one time, I found like one not toxic group, and we just ended up making Arnold Schwarzenegger jokes the entire time. We were all talking like this. Oh, it was great. We got to the chopper. We were telling the Illuminati to put the cookie down. It was hilarious. I need more games like that. Splendid. Added to the contributions from Master led by Ur and Sir Estinian, we now have more than a dozen letters. A dozen epistles. What have we here, then? Every one of these pages is a record of the dealings betwixt the Gorgagne Mills heretics and their fellows in the Akafa Amphitheater. I haven't talked too much in Helldivers 2. I've been kicked and I've run into some nice people. You know, Reddit is like in a perpetual state of doom, though. Yeah. Reddit is just Reddit. I wanted to get into Reddit, and I didn't. And I'm glad I didn't, because now it's just doom. I won't touch Arc Raiders. The chance of toxic turned me off. Ugh. Yeah, I found it's pretty stupid easy to get kicked in Helldivers. You join a group. They just boot you. They just fucking boot you. Why? I don't know. I don't even get a word in edgewise. Hell, I found a streamer in Helldivers 2 once, and they shot me on purpose. And their mic was live, so I heard them say, like, I don't care anymore. I don't care about that guy. Fuck that guy. I then found the guy, dropped a 500 on him, and then just, yeah. He then left, thankfully. But, like, that motherfucker. Motherfucker did not deserve to be a Helldiver. A champion of Super Earth, if he's just killing his fellow Helldivers. Willy-nilly. Wasn't even an accident. He meant to shoot me. Rude. Scouting out the amphitheater. Alphinaud seems intent on traveling to the Akafa Amphitheater. Yes, we get it. The Akafa Amphitheater, the AAA. The very place where you witnessed the manifestation of the primal Shiva, is it not? If that is our destination, the journey will be long indeed. The amphitheater lies on the other side of a treacherous tract of ice and snow that cannot swiftly be crossed. We must place our faith in the Ethernet. As you may recall, our dear friend Menbrita succeeded in recreating the Akafa beacon after it had been destroyed by Lady Iceheart. Oh, someone's here. Level 94? Oh. You're doing Dawn Trail shit. Assume that the resultant aetherite would only be temporarily viable, given that the heretics of Gorgagne Mills seem to have been in regular contact with their brethren. Just a murder going on back there. I wager it still functions. I suggest that we make for the aetherite within Snowcloak without delay. Correct me if I'm wrong, Estinian, but the course of mapping the snow-cloaked tunnel system, a passage was discovered leading out into the Western Highlands, was it not? Might it be possible for us to reach the Aetherite from this side of the wall? It should. Muster and Dyer posted soldiers at the Western Highlands entrance after the tunnels were closed. Cleared. They will not deny us entry. Twister Chambert. Oh, they're south of me. Okay. Bartholomew! Come! Bartholomew scutters very hard in this game. I love it. He also flies. Good crab. Best friend. Need to find more games with positive communities. There's 11, there's 14. The Hat in Time modding community is nuts in the best possible way. You don't really hear from them. Unless you're playing one of their mods. I need to find more positive communities. I need positivity in my life. Ah, the guests of House Fortom. Accompanied by the Azure Dragoon, no less. I cannot imagine what brought you out this far, but you are welcome to enter the tunnels if that is your wish. The sun on the Akafa beacon still functions, and we must pray to the 12 it does. FF11 is going to be always positive. Yay! I love that. I love that so much. I fucking love that so much. God, I hope nothing negative I hope no toxicity happens to it. God, I hope not. Need an LS Father Time. A Link Shell Father Time. You're saying we need a Link Shell Father and like a time for that Link Shell Father, or is there an old man that acts as a Link Shell Father time? Need a Link Shell called Father Time. Okay. Would there not be one already? Impressive structure. I wonder how many ages it has endured. Be happy it should ask its occupants. They seem a friendly bunch. Oh, I hope so. Oh. Dogs of Ishgard. Is it not enough that you banish your beloved saint? Will you not be satisfied until the ice is slick with the last drops of our blood? They're your weapons. Come under the flag of parley. We wish only to speak with your mistress, that we might broker a peace. Do you think us fools, boy? It will take more than honeyed words to earn our trust. We walk with the Dragon Slayer, and we know all too well what he is capable of. Reputation precedes me. They gave us little choice. Come, brothers. May Dragon Wings bear us to victory. Do I have to kill them? I don't want to kill them. Please just knock them out. Oh my god, he turned into a dragon thing. We're the main paladin, we need to get to the relic shield. It's gonna be a fun little grind. Level 50 relic or just level 99 relic? Thing. $75 shield you can upgrade. Ooh. So I just need to get to level 75. That probably. Still have to get to level 55. If we get too far ahead, then the Shadow Lord fight's gonna be too easy. Grouping. I'm about to learn what that means. I'm assuming dynamis. I did look into that. I don't quite know what it means. Other than it's a zone. This was like 60 people in the past. Two full alliances. That's 75. Oh. Oh. We fight like demons. 'Tis death to remain. Fall back, brothers. Retreat to the cinders. Is this necessary? See no sign of Lady Iceheart. Would that we could have questioned one of them. What would you ask that we do not already know? They make for the cinders, and so must we. Even should an ambush await us, 'tis certain there will be more heretics to question. The cinders, you say? I confess the name is unknown to me. Mayhap you could be so good as to enlighten us, Justinian? I suspect it is the heretic's way of referring to the Dreaming Dragon, an island of sorts found in the midst of the frozen lake of Ashpool. Some 500 years past, it is told that the Azure Dragoon of the Age fought a dragon of titanic proportions. After a savage struggle, the mighty creature was weakened under the point of death and forced into a magic slumber by an entire chapter of the Holy Sea's sorcerers. Ere long, a rain of ash and cinders did begin to fall upon the sleeping serpent's motionless form, covering the creature at length in a shroud of grey. Of course, a thick layer of ice has since formed on top of it. You may be sure I speak true. Fascinating tale. We should make haste to this Ashen Isle. The Dreaming Dragon lies far to the west. Before you approach the Frozen Beast, however, there is another place I would visit first. I am told the Convictors have set up camp in Twin Pools. Their leader, Yantayut, may have information of use to us. But mayhap you're not familiar with that name. The Convictors are dragon slayers after a fashion, but I'm willing to wager that they encountered their fair share of heretics. If we are indeed walking into a trap, I would learn all there is to know of our foe. A sound suggestion. Let us speak with these Convictors then, and temper our haste with a measure of caution. I don't remember this side of the story. Who are these Convictors? There's a Chocobo Keep, so Definitely a civilized group of townsfolk, I suppose. I just don't remember this part of the story. Is that a dragon's head? Oh, that's just a dragon skeleton. Okay. The Watcher. Okay, anyway. Back we go. Was I here before? No, I wasn't. Okay. Jean Tayet, hello. Well, what do we have here? So we're going to join the esteemed ranks of the Convictors, are we? The hard-eyed lass looks promising, but you have a frail look about you, boy. I'll give you 3 days ere the wilds claim your corpse. I beg your pardon? Be not so quick to judge. I've seen this frail youth fell heretics with a flick of his wrist. And who are you to question my... By the Fury! That armor, that lance! Yuzou Dragoon himself graces our camp. Pray forgive my disrespect, sir. I am Jean Tayet, leader of the Convictors and fellow slayer of dragons. I ask what winds, fair or foul, carry you into our humble camp? We're looking for Iceheart. Have you seen her? I know her by reputation. I'm afraid I've seen naught of her or her people. That said, my own men can be... somewhat lax when it comes to making reports. You may wish to question them yourselves. Thank you, we shall. Rylan, Histinian, let us make our way through the camp and see what information there is to be had. We're still on level 51 quests? My god, I thought we were further in by now. I thought we were so much further in. Camp of the Convictors. Alphinaud is eager to gather information on the heretics. Surely one of these people will have encountered heretics while out hunting. May speak with as many as you can. Lucier, what you got for me? Looking for heretics, you say? Why don't you go and bother Pirquay or something? I have enough trouble keeping these preening fops fed and clothed as it is. There's no business of mine what folk do with themselves out there in the wilds. Ew. Okay, maybe my mind went to a gross place, because that was my first instinct. Anyway. Are there any heretics in the area? I've not the faintest idea. A heretic could pass under my very nose and I'd be none the wiser. I hunt dragons, my dear lady, the big ones. Wherever do I scan the skies for signs of my prey. I care not for the miserable creatures that scurry upon the ground. What about you? Nay, I know of no heretics. Well, honestly expect me to keep track of every Rightmeo, Varamont, and Bretonat that wanders in and out of camp? Maybe I fucking do. You got a point about that? You got a problem with that, sir? Pirquay, is it legal to be smoking next to a hay bale? Something I can help you with, my lady. I'm looking for Iceheart. Heretics, is it? I've never seen one myself, but this ain't to say I haven't heard a thing or two. Do tell. We'll be grateful for any information you can share with us. The gods know we've gleaned precious little from talking to the rest of these people. If it please, my lord, I am Pirquay. A soldier by trade, though not much of one, if I'm honest. If it weren't for the love of stabbing folk that I took up the spear, see? No, it was by order of Sir Jean Talot's father. Still, as long as they keep paying me wages, I ain't fussy as to what they have me do. Not everyone's as patient as me, though. Plenty of lowborn lads who get pressed into serving start grumbling before they've even seen their second battle. Once they've got to thinking how unfair it all is, it don't take much for the heretics to turn their heads. From what I hear, the simple promise of freedom tends to do it. That may explain how Iceheart was able to expand her following so swiftly. Sad to say, some mates of mine gobbled down on the heretics' tripe and asked for seconds. Told me they were off to the Western Highlands to light a signal fire. That's how you let the heretics know you're serious about joining their ranks, apparently. Send up some purple smoke and the bastards come to you. Is that so? Why then, I'm minded to start a fire. That would lure her out, I'm sure, yeah. Justinian wishes to prepare a signal fire to lure in the heretics. We need to lure our foes to our position. We must find a means of producing a signal of purple hue. As it so happens, I once heard the tale of a trapper who dropped the hide of a woolly yak onto his campfire. Aside from the terrible stench, the story also described in detail how the smoke from the smothered flames was tinged a deep violet. You are a monster hunter of some note, are you not? It should prove a trifling task for you to procure a number of hides. You may need to burn more than one ere the heretics notice our beacon. Mr. Alphinaud, you and I shall gather wood for the fire. It will take the both of us to find enough dry fuel in this frozen wasteland. Let us meet again at the Dreaming Dragon with the fruits of our labor. Oh, the big boy up at the top? Yeah, fair. Alright. Time to go a-hunting. A-hunting we will go, a-hunting we will go. Hi-ho, the merry-o, the hunting we will go. Big lad. I need 2. Okay. I thought I only needed 3. I was ready to fight 3 of them. This is a different place. Oh, is that it? Is that the dragon? It would seem that collecting firewood is a new experience for Master Alphinaud. This must be a privileged upbringing. What have you the hides we need. There you go. Weird how it turns flame purple. Or smoke purple. It's white.
Ah, I should have known it would be you.
Yeah. We're looking for you, though. You made it really hard to find you.
Word reached me of a struggle with a small but well-armed band of trespassers. Forgive my comrades their hostility. Few come here uninvited, and fewer still with good intent.
Oh.
Now, tell me why you are here.
We're just gonna not fight. Alright, cool. We wish to stop Nidhogg's attack on Ishgard.
So, you seek to stem the Dravanian tide with talk? A romantic notion. If you but knew the truth, the spark which lit the flames of this animosity, you would understand the futility of your quest. Shall I relate it to you?
Sure, why
the
not?
sordid history my gift has shown me. That which the Holy See has taken such pains to suppress. 'Twas more than a millennium past when an Elezen tribe first sought to claim the lands of Kurthas as its home. Unfortunately for them, Kurthas was already home to dragonkind, and they were not inclined to make way for the invaders. Thus did a bloody war begin. A war which might well have rumbled on until one or the other side was exterminated, had it not been for the resolve of a single woman. That woman's name was Shiva.
Oh.
While those around her fought and died, she attempted to parley with the dragons, and in so doing discovered them to be possessed of profound intelligence and reason. The great worm Heavensward in particular so enchanted Shiva that she found herself growing to love the creature, whom her people considered a monster. In the eyes of a near-immortal dragon, however, the fleeting life of an Elezen is as that of a freshly cut rose. Scarce has the flower bloomed before it begins to fade and wither. Such melancholy musings plagued Heavensward, who had found in Shiva an unexpected and beloved soulmate. He knew that all too soon, death would snatch her away from him. Unable to bear the thought of their separation, the maid bid the worm consume her, that their spirits might be entwined for eternity.
What?
Though loath to perform the deed, Heavensward ultimately gave in to her plea, and soon thereafter the tale of their ill-fated love spread throughout the two warring factions. No more could they raise blade or claw against one another, knowing that the souls of their kin were so inextricably bound.
I want to make a joke about that. I shouldn't. I'm not gonna. There's a joke in there.
In the days that followed, man and dragon learned to live in harmony, and together built a nation unlike any the world had ever known. For 200 years did this blissful age of peace continue, as it would to this day, had vilest envy not stirred in the hearts of the Elezen.
Why do they want to do things with dragons too?
Worms owe their longevity to the boundless reserves of vitality found within their eyes. And 'twas in this belief that a traitorous band of knights deceived their allies of some 2 centuries, and took by force that which they coveted. Nidhogg, he who now stands poised to unleash his wormlings upon Ishgard, was the great dragon who lost an eye to Elezen treachery. And until he prizes it from the hands of the traitor's progeny, no amount of conciliatory words will stay his fury.
You are wrong, Lady Iceheart. Lest you misunderstand, I do not doubt your vision of the past. 'Tis true that Nidhogg greatly desired to reclaim the Eye. Indeed, it was for that very reason that I kept it with me as I roamed the land, attempting to draw him away from the city.
Oh, you have it.
Good gods!
Until recently, Nidhogg seemed unable to resist its allure and pursued me relentlessly. Needless to say, that is no longer the case. Now, it would seem, he has fixed his attention on Ishgard itself, though he knows full well the Eye does not reside there.
Well, he's trying to make the Eye come to him.
You believe he targets the capital for another reason?
I believe reason has all but left him. Through the Eye, I feel much of what Nidhogg feels, and the dragon's thirst for vengeance will not be quenched by aught less than a sea of blood.
Nidhogg is indeed lost to reason, might we not seek an audience with Hraesvelgr instead? He has thus far shown no inclination to aid in the invasion of Ishgard, and may yet welcome our efforts to broker a peace.
You still believe that a peaceable solution can be found? Very well. I will take you to him.
Thank you.
Our road will lead us to Dravania, the homeland of dragonkind. There we shall ascend unto the clouds, where Hraesvelgr resides.
Oh god, I'm having an echo. Or not. It's not an echo. What is it though? What? Oh. I've got a crystal back. Yay, I don't know what that means though. Some of my blessing reawoken? Is that it?
Is autumn mist, my friend?
Oh no, I had heartburn like you wouldn't believe.
I sense the many battles are beginning to take their toll. Rest a while. And should you lose sight of us, Dravania lies beyond the mountains to the west.
Oh, you're not gonna wait up for me? Great, thanks, Alphinaud. Oh, it's Midgard Stormer. What's he want?
Curious. The vestiges of thy mistress's blessing are not as faint as once they were.
Oh. So they're coming
Thy
back?
will to succeed grants thee unusual fortitude. But will it be enough?
Why don't you just come down and help me? Or like, be a talking friend. Maybe Midgard Stormer's too busy for that. Too important. Oh, that's not the end of chapter 1. I thought that might have been. We're gonna I was gonna continue this next time, but maybe this will lead me to the next area. And then I can continue. Where Chocobo's roam. Lady Iceheart stands ready to lead you and your companions into Dravania. You're off Phelan, yes? Or you address me as Izael if you wish. It's passing strange, is it not, that fate should bring us together thus? Never did I think to walk alongside the Warrior of Light. But history is full of such unexpected alliances. Shall we make our way into Dravania, then? The chill of the Western Highlands is unrelenting. I would sooner be under the sheltering canopy of the Chocobo Forest. Let's see, we got the Little Lordling, the Azure Dragoon, the Chicken of Light, and the Warrior of Ice, I guess? Is that what we can call her? She's got the echo too, so... I'll be real, maybe just Iceheart works. It's fine.
Beyond Abalathia's spine, the great mountain range that spans the continent of Aldenard from east to west. Into the deepening shadows of Som-Al, where lies the ancient home of dragonkind.
Durgan.
To a land where the soil slithers and the skies seethe with sinuous shapes, they came.
almost to a town. We now stand on the threshold of Dravania. The path to Somal will take us far to the west, beyond the embrace of the forest branches. It will be a long and demanding journey. I just suggest we take our refuge at the village up ahead and see that we are properly provisioned. There's a village here. But I thought these lands in the sole domain of dragonkind. Why would anyone choose to live in so perilous a place? The wild chocobos. Tailfeather was built by hunters who make their living capturing and selling the beasts. The leader Masachamp is an acquaintance of mine. Being a gregarious sort, he will no doubt welcome our arrival. And he will also possess more recent knowledge of the road we seek to travel. I trust there are no objections. Only to the ceaseless chatter. We're to meet this acquaintance of yours. Let us do it before Ishgard burns. Very well. God. Justinian's a prick. I don't know why I'm walking, but I'm walking. I'm gonna keep walking because I'm committed to it now. We're almost there anyway, it's fine. We have arrived! Yay! Marsa Champ, what's up? Well, tan my hide and call me Leatherface. We have visitors. I won't call you Leatherface because I believe that's a... Is that a horror character? That is a movie. From the okay, that's Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Okay, yeah, I'm not calling you Leatherface. Oh, and if it ain't the lovely Yazelle. It's been too long, girl. That it has, Masachamp. That it has. My companions and I are on a pilgrimage to Somal. Let me stay in Tailfeather a while and prepare for the next leg of our journey. Of course, of course. Stay as long as you like. In fact, I wouldn't suggest leaving the forest at all. The dragons have been absolutely bleeding murderous of late. Forgive me, sir, but I'm not sure I understand. The dragons not bother you here in the forest? Bother us? Does Hell not explain things to you, boy? You've seen them towering Kalem trees all about, have you? Have you? If you were flying above the canopy, you'd barely be able to see the ground. And as you'd expect, the local wildlife's canny enough to stay hidden beneath the leaves, which is why the dragons do their hunting elsewhere. And we can do ours in peace. I see. Thank you for the explanation. Yeah, I didn't know that either. You're welcome. I know it won't stop Yazelle here, but dragons ain't the only thing you'll need to keep an eye out for. Especially if you're set on heading west. This is a fortuitous place to stop for the night. Because I am stanky and need to go take a bath before bed. So this is where I ended. Works internet being a twat. I get that. Work internet's never good. I've never known good work internet. I'm not gonna lie. I just use 5G, even if it's like limited. Anyway, I am going to call this a night. An 11 question. Now you're playing 14 if you don't mind. Oh, bro, you're fine. Go ahead. What's your question? I'll wait to end the stream before before, I'll wait before ending stream. I want to hear this question. I'm to like do all content and gear up for sustainability to do endgame stuff or just finish stories. Kind of do endgame stuff, to be honest. I do want to do the stories as well on the way, but endgame, sure. I want to see what the endgame scene is like, too. Game that's been out 20 years has to have some kind of thing going for it to keep players interested in the endgame, right? Reason I'm asking was gonna farm up relic currencies to make relic gear faster and get you a shield. Ooh! I mean, you don't have to do that, but if you're already gonna, I won't turn it down. I won't turn down a free shield. It's a long grind and I enjoy it. Okay. If I can help in any way, I'm sure maybe not, but if I can help in any way, let me know. I don't want to have you do all the work for it. Wait, lean. There we go. Yay. Anyway, I'm making a warrior weapon or a GK. Well, later on, just our fresh starts can't till at least 75. Oh, okay. So a later down the road kind of thing. Okay. We can deal with that. Stretch. Okay. Now, I have an audience, which is a rare thing for me. Who do I raid out to? My main account can solo it all, so I was gonna farm there. Okay. I mean, the offer still stands. If I can help somehow, let me know. Even if you got a high-level alt that can do it all, I do want to contribute something. Okay, so I have an audience, and I rarely do. So I'm in a position to raid out. Who do I raid out to? Who can I raid out to? Any suggestions? Could raid out to another Hat in Time player. There's one person playing a randomizer, so I'm assuming they're doing it for, like, maybe a fundraiser of some kind? Doesn't look it. I guess they're just doing randomizer stuff for fun. Could do could raid out to a 14 player, an 11 player. Is anyone playing Moonchild? That would be fun. That'd be funny. Moonchild, wow, oh. You got the power to be his friend. Nope. Moonchild, wow, oh. You got the power to be his friend. No one's playing Moonchild right now. No one's playing Moonchild. AKA Amiga Sonic. It's the best I can describe it to people who don't know what Moonchild is. It made a resurgence on Blue Sky, and it's kind of funny. It is a good game. I'm personally a little confused at the non-Euclidean level design. For the Amiga, though. Non-Euclidean bullshit on the Amiga. That is to be such a weird yet interesting game, to be honest. It's a new and excitingly different game. Okay, it's not new, but it's excitingly different. Maybe. Is anyone new playing 14, maybe? Warding the Heavens. That's a modder. That's possibly AI generated. That's just a flesh tuber. That's Shadowbringers spoilers. That's Endwalker spoilers. God. I don't know who to raid out to, guys. I don't need to raid out to anybody. We could just cold end it. It is late at night. I'll just cold end it. There's a lot of people spoil. Oh, there I am on the page. I found me. Let's raid into me. No, let's not raid into me. I'll just cold end it for the night. I'll raid out Thursday. Most likely. Get some good rest. I shall. I'm also going to bathe because holy shit, I'm stanky. Okay. So, plan for the rest of the week. I will be live Thursday. I should focus on learning game development. What I might end up doing, I don't know. I could play more Moonchild. I could play more 14. I could level up in 11, but also I want to wait for Byakko. Fancy dev work. Not even. We'll be sent back to the Pingus zone. Okay, game dev it is. Thursday. Get them sub-jobs unlocked. Yeah, I could. I got White Mage and Black Mage unlocked and leveled to 50. I do want to kind of work on Red Mage at some point. That's an excuse to not game dev. But also, I should probably learn game dev, so... Thursday game dev stream. Don't expect anything super entertaining. I'm going to be flubbing through Godot as I make a platformer. I need Warrior and maybe some Ninja. I have Warrior at level 30, so I should be set until level 60 Paladin. But leveling them to 50 would mean I'm set until level 99, so... I don't know. Kind of stuff later on, some Thief for that treasure hunter. I do have Thief started. Make money. Okay, you bring a fair point, sir. Money is always good, yes. I'll worry about that next time, though, because I should probably start working on game dev stuff. I'm not doing anything super entertaining for game dev, though. It is a very much a chill and hang out stream while doing something else. I am not making a game to sell. I am making a game just to learn how to make a game with that engine. I am making Super Robotnik Land. And if you don't know what that is, watch a YouTube poop once in a while. Or at least I'm making a level in it. I don't know if I'll do too much more after that. YouTube poop, yes. Where there's smoke, they pinch back. You're old enough to know what that is. I don't know if you were around for such things. Like on the internet at the time. I could school you on that. I could teach you the ways of the YouTube poop. My boomer missed all that. Oh. YouTube poop. Where there's smoke, they pinch back. Video mashups. Nonsensical video edits. That's the only way I can describe them. Okay. The only reference I have is Robotnik and his Game Boy. that video. Other than that, that game already exists. From like years ago. Someone made Super Robotnik land on Game Maker a long time ago. I'm just playing around with it in Godot to teach myself stuff. I have homework. Yes, you do. It's either gonna end horribly or awaken some new fascination. And there is no in between. Anyway, I have rambled enough, and I'm stinking up my room. I'm going to head off for the night. You'll have a good night. I'll see you Thursday. Bye-bye! I was gonna say something. What were you gonna say? What were you gonna say? No. What were you gonna say, Lime? What were you gonna say? The floor is yours. The floor is yours, Lime. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna say? What you gotta say? You have the talking stick. Lime. What were you gonna say, Lime? Okay, today was a very interesting day as I had a storm that caused a power outage and I had Alex opened up while I was going on. Luckily, I didn't lose progress I had. Okay, that is a relief. Make sure to back it up after that. Okay, good. For those that don't know, Lime Metz is making a RPG Maker game. It was based on Cave Story. I don't know if it still is. Is it? Should still be based on Cave Story. It went through some story changes. I remember. It's still based on Cave Story. Okay. We went through some lore changes. It's still based on Cave Story. That'll be game dev and me learning game dev. Yay. Anyway. I'm going to call it a night. I'm done stalling. Have a good night, everybody. See you next time.